I know I needed a break, but definitely I'm raring to go right now, and I think the players are too. So only time will tell whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I know last year we had the ULL series, and it worked out pretty good for us playing that weekend. But I think this year, getting Jenna, Lily another week to get ready, and a couple others had a few nips and bruises, and things. But we'll find out.
At this point, what were you working on during the week off to kind of fine tune for the stretch drive?
Well, obviously getting Jenna back to full strength, and then also, we had a good look at their pitching staff. They got 3 good pitchers, and each one's a little bit different. So we've been working on what they like to throw and how we can counteract it. Also, our pitchers have been looking pretty good in bullpen. I've been pleased the way Hawkins and Kleist and Glasgow have been throwing. And Willett's been doing some good things as well. So hopefully we'll be at full strength going into this weekend.
With Mercado and Linval kind of switching on and off at second base, who do you feel more comfortable with them right now?
I think right now Linval's doing just a little more reliable job with her throws, but Danica's hitting the ball, so it could be a situation where we need to get Danica into the outfield and maybe sit whoever's not hitting, and so that's a good thing. There's pressure on them to perform, and the ones that don't hit, I've got somebody that can go in and do a great job for us, hopefully.
What have you seen out of Arizona State?
Well, they're scoring some runs, but they're giving up some as well. They got a pretty good blend of some speed and some power. They have 52 home runs, which is a pretty good number of home runs. Soraya's dangerous, Gonzalez, Palacios. There's several kids that we know from last year. They did lose a lot of power, but I think this year's team is dangerous. Obviously, they're on a bit of a losing streak. That can be difficult for them, but we're not going to take them lightly. They were ranked in the top 25 for a number of weeks, so they can play some really good softball.
With this being the stretch run and everything, do you talk to Megan about maybe how the pressure mounts a little bit? Or are you really confident with her in the circle?
Well, she hasn't shown any ability to succumbing to pressure so far. Something like don't bring it up if it's not there, and just see what happens and just see how she reacts. One of the things we've got to work on is her second time seeing a team. She's not yet making the adjustments. Because obviously what the other team does, they look at tape, they adjust, and then you got to counter adjust. And she's not quite doing that yet, and of course she'll being a freshman. So I'm talking to her about things like that, the ability to move her pitches around the strike zone rather than just keep throwing the same pitch. We've really been working on her rise ball and giving her a little more of an off-speed pitch to complement her other 2 speeds.
With Megan, more of an issue with the second game of a weekend rather than the second time through an order?
It's more like the second game. Yeah, it has been in the past. That one game against Oregon State, she did get the first 4 innings with a perfect game, and all of a sudden they had 4 hits in a row. So that was a bit disconcerting. I think what's happening is she's not adjusting. Once they start to make an adjustment, she's not adjusting quick enough, and that's what we got to talk about, and hopefully she can do that coming forward.
How much does it help on the offensive side and on the pitching side of things when you have seen a lot of the Arizona State players before?
Well, it really helps because we got tape. The tape is the thing, and of course, with all the games on Pac-12, we're able to really look through and see what they're doing against different pitches, and hopefully we can pick up some tendencies where we can attack them if they have some issues or problem areas, and that's going to be up to our game plan.